Paddy Pimblett targets Taporia. Paddy Pimblett isn't just watching Ilia Topuria's rise, he's banking on it. This week, Paddy dropped a bold claim. If Ilia beats Charles Oliveira for the lightweight title, it would actually help Paddy's career. He believes Taporia would choose him as his first title defense, and he's already stoking that fire. On Instagram, Paddy posted a photo of himself landing a vicious head kick on Michael Chandler with the caption, "Can't wait to land one of these on Chorizo." That name, Chorizo, is clearly a jab at Taporia's name, twisted just enough to disrespect him. Whether it's delusion or a calculated troll, the fans ate it up. Paddy versus Ilia isn't just about rankings. It's personal, it's emotional, it's marketable, and in the UFC, that combination is pure gold. Chael Sonnen calls Islam a coward. Chael Sonnen didn't pull any punches when talking about Islam Makhachev's next move. Islam is heading to welterweight to face Jack Della Maddalena, but Chael says that move reeks of fear, not ambition.
Said I'm just not willing to skip through the flowers like this is a reality. Islam went up not out of courage. Islam did not go up out of adding hardware to put on his mantle. He went up with one condition, which is I don't have to fight Belal Muhammad. Now, he can sit around and say, I could beat Belal, and I wouldn't go up and beat Belal because I can beat Belal. The bottom line is you entered a division openly that you said you wouldn't face one of the top guys. That's not a sign of courage. That's a sign of cowardice. I don't love the idea. You have an undefeated. Make sure you understand what happened. I know this is your friend, DC. I think of Islam as my friend, too. But let's think of what happened. You have an undefeated, #1 ranked world champion who's chasing you down. He is willing to leave his division behind. He's willing to walk away from his belt to chase you down. You are so interested in getting away from this guy that you not only leave your belt, you leave your division, and the whole thing is only contingent that you don't have to fight Islam. Not for nothing. This is not the way champions conduct themselves.
In Sonnen's eyes, that's not how a real champion behaves. That's how someone preserves an image, not a legacy. Mike Perry and Darren Till trade blows. Mike Perry smelled blood after Darren Till's boxing win and went in for the kill. Till had just beaten Darren Stewart via unanimous decision under the Misfits boxing banner. But Perry wasn't impressed. He dropped a ruthless video message.
Darren Till, you still built like a 50-year-old bicyclist. Head full of gray hairs. I'm ready. Y'all gotta come correct. Let's get off these bullshit offers. You said you wanted 300 or 350. We offered it to you at Dirty Boxing. You said we tried to lowball you. You tried to lowball me, or Misfits tried to lowball me. So y'all want me to fight you in Liverpool, in your city, in your country? Come over there. Compensate me for it. And I'll happily come punch those big fake white teeth out of your mouth.
Till clapped back with a quick repost of Perry's rant and a brutal caption. 4 brains. No clarification, no explanation, just pure smoke. This is a beef that's already crossed over into the personal, and both guys are ready to cash the check if the money's right. Anthony Smith breaks down. Jon Jones mind games. Jon Jones hasn't said much, but that might be the most powerful move of all. According to Anthony Smith, Jon is running a mental marathon on Tom Aspinall.
Yeah, I have a lot of love and respect for Tom Aspinall, but if I'm Tom, I'm probably gonna be a little quieter. I think that he's poking and he's prodding and he's trying to attack Jon Jones's ego a little bit and force Jon into this ego competition where Jon says, I'm not afraid of you, I wanna go fight now. Jon is not gonna do that. Jon Jones, in every single part of his life, has to be in control of it. And Jon is the master manipulator, and he's a master at the mind games that are behind this sport. He's been doing it for so many years against the best guys in the world. So I understand that Tom Aspinall has this fighter mindset where he wants to say, I'm better than you, and you think you're better than me, and so I'm gonna keep attacking that. Jon doesn't care about any of that. The person who cares the least in every negotiation wins. Jon Jones does not care what Tom Aspinall wants, and in fact, wants to do the complete opposite of what Tom Aspinall wants. If Jon and Tom want the exact same thing, then Jon doesn't want it anymore. And that's how Jon is gonna operate. It's one of the most exhausting things that I've ever had to deal with, and I have to respect it. Jon is the master at emotionally and mentally exhausting people, and you can see it in Tom Aspinall a little bit already. He's starting to get tired.
Aspinall keeps poking. Jon keeps ignoring. And that silence? That's Jon winning, on his terms. Aljamain Sterling says Usman is in trouble. Kamaru Usman may be the former champ, but Aljamain Sterling sees a serious storm ahead. Usman is set to fight Joaquin Buckley at UFC Atlanta, and Sterling says the matchup is dangerous.
Buckley is red hot right now. Usman, layoffs kill you, man. And facts are the facts. You can always disprove that and put on a great performance. His fight with Hamzat showed that he still got it. Stepped up on short notice. I think it was like 11 or 15 days, something like that. But he stepped up, gave him a run for his money, came down to that third round. I thought, maybe not. But it looked like he had Hamzat in some trouble. Maybe it was 2-0 going into the third. I don't really remember, but I just remember it was a great fight. The first round he was getting kind of killed, dominated, was able to defend the choke. It looked like it was on. But again, that layoff, it kills you. The injuries, they kill you. He has a lot.
Year and a half ago.
Yeah, but he has a lot more going against him than he does going for him. Where Buckley has everything going for him right now. The momentum, the confidence. And he believes in everything he does. His power, his punches, his technique. He's black, he's athletic.
True for both of these guys.
They're both black and athletic. But there's a difference with the athleticism of Buckley. Buckley is explosive. Yo, when he hit Wonderboy with that shit against the cage, I was like, oh. He leaped into that punch. Just leapt, boom, cracked him. Father Time catches up to everybody. And I feel like this might be the passing of the torch.
Sterling believes this could be a real passing of the torch moment. And if Usman isn't careful, Buckley won't just beat him. He'll take his place. Morabs' coach reveals shocking health issues. Merab Dvalishvili's win over Umar Nurmagomedov was gutsy. But now we know just how gutsy. Coach John Wood revealed that Merab fought through one of the worst medical situations imaginable.
Merab was half dead for that fight. People don't understand. Like, he had an open wound, he had a staph infection, he was on all kinds of antibiotics. I personally, if it was up to me, honestly, and I haven't really told anybody, I probably would have pulled him out of the fight. I honestly would have. Like, it was that bad. But that dude, you know, like, could barely walk, but then he'd go spar 10 rounds and look phenomenal. So I knew he could do it. So I knew that, like, in the room, I was like, oh man, we're gonna win this fight. But in the back of my head, I was like, Jesus, he's so banged up. So, you know, the fact, and like I said, Umar was, oh, I got a busted hand. You guys asked for the fight. You just said we wanted to fight later on. We said we'd fight you. You wanted to take the time off for Ramadan, so they pushed it before they took the fight. And then, oh, we got this, we got that. Whatever. It's the same thing. Everybody's always gonna have those excuses. I will tell you this: if Merab ever loses that belt, you will not hear excuses from him. You will not hear, oh my God, my leg was falling off, or you know, it was raining outside, or whatever it is they come up with. But Umar was a tough fight.
Jon Jones laughs at retirement rumors. Jon Jones doesn't care what you think, and he's made that crystal clear. He posted a video lounging in Thailand, sipping a coconut, brushing off any mention of being stripped.
Yeah. I'm over here sipping on coconut, talking about when you gonna fight.
Then he took to X, mocking fans directly. Stripped? Do I look like someone who cares about that? He even admitted his plan isn't to return to defend anything. It's to monetize his brand. And then, out of nowhere, leaked footage showed Jon on a Facetime call saying, I'm done.
My man, I'm excited to see you again.
But you are still active. 10 years left.
He said you got 10 years left, but you're still active.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm done.
He got a little girl. He was like, oh. Looking forward to seeing you again, Camille. You look great. Let's do some business.
If Jon really is out, the belt could be up for grabs. And Aspinall might finally get his shot, just not the way he wanted it.